Hey guys, we are live and we are late, so thanks for hanging out and waiting for us. Let's just quickly, you know what, I just now realized in the midst of everything, I'm going to okay, so we just completely switched mics. You guys, I can't even handle right now. Okay, so can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Okay. Well, Stace, we're gonna have to do a trial run after this because everything is like not working today. Okay, guys, so let's start over. We are doing a review on our new product called Cad-Cut Reflective Glitter. We have 12 awesome shades. I've sent everything to the cutter. And so everything's already cut. We just are going to weed together and then we're going to apply. We are doing 3 colors today, and I'm going to show you where and how I got that artwork. With that being said, everything is going to have a different kind of texture sheen to it. And let me see one other thing. Let's just check. I'm pulling up the Stahls website so I can show you everything about that product there. Let's see. And then I will show my screen. And then, of course, you guys know that I have my press view. So you will be able to see that as it is all going into action. So let's get started and talk about this new Cad-Cut Reflective Glitter because I'm in love with it. It is not replacing glitter flakes. So if you're already starting to question like when you would use this product or another, you will see reflectivity with the light on it. So what that means is in the day, the color of the material, so I've got all of these little swatches for you guys to see, will shift, and in the night you will have that nice bright vibrant cannot talk silver hue from the reflectivity. The other reason why I love this product is because it has this really cool gloss smooth finish to it. And what that means is it doesn't feel like sandpaper, but it does have the clear gel look, like it's almost been epoxied, but it's not hard. I don't know. I think it's really, really cool and extremely trendy. So I'm going to name drop a retailer. And it really reminds me of something that Adidas would do with their logo in this really pretty pattern on a crop tee with marks like right here. So that's where my mind goes to this product. Very, very retail. It is girly, sorry guys. Unless this is what you like to wear, then go for it. And 12 colors, one is including a rainbow. So it is 300 degrees for 15 seconds. And the other 2 products we'll be using are Ultra Weed and Metallic. Okay, let's go, right? Oh, really fast. Who was with Jenna and myself last night on the Make and Sit webinar that we did? I'm just really curious to see if you're catching us from last night today, or maybe you didn't know about the Make and Sip series. So, okay, 12 colors, right? You're going to get this, you're going to see my computer screen, but we have this really, really pretty, I'm going to read the colors to you directly because as I was reviewing with Stacy, who's on the other side for me, I was butchering them all. So this is the yellow gold. We will be using this color today. And to me, this is like the yellow brick road that Dorothy would walk down. It is so sparkly, especially when you remove the carrier. And the one thing that I've noticed about this, the reflectivity in this product, is that it almost gives it like a little depth into the product. So the 3D effect, but into the product versus coming out. I don't know what that would be called, but it's cool. It's so cool. I'm going to read a couple of comments to make sure I stay up with you guys. So Chris said he did not know about it. And Chris, I'm assuming you mean the Make and Sip It series. And that's okay. We just had our first one last night. We will be doing it monthly. And I believe we just landed more dates for us to do it. But it's cool. Come hang out with Jen and myself for crafting. Okay, the next color is fuchsia. And this definitely has a purple hue to it in the light. So what you guys are seeing is definitely more purple, but when I look at it, it has more of a magenta hue. Now there is also a purple. This is the purple. Can you guys hear the window? This is the purple and this is the fuchsia. So to me, it's almost like a blue, purple, and a violet in a way, but this would be your best option for the pink. Next is this copper color, beautiful. There is a lot of depth to this, and I can see Jenna and myself using this a lot going forward. Then you have, your standard red, beautiful. You do have an orange, so the orange and copper together, definitely a little brighter. Here you guys are seeing where this looks a little more rust and this looks a little more tangerine, but just know in person it's very orange and this is very definitely like copper penny. Okay, this is probably my favorite hue and you're actually getting a really good color of it via this way than in person. It's a deep, it's navy, but it kind of reminds me of, I think it's peacock in Glitter Flake. I would have to double check. To me, it pulls a deep, deep teal color to it. I think it is beautiful, very unique, and we have very few colors like this in our lineup. So this is the navy. Just know it is not like a true deep blue navy. Great question, Maureen. Let me pull it up. Okay, are there swatches available to order? I believe they will be eventually coming. At this moment in time, there is no way to get swatches. Anytime we launch a brand new product, it always takes just a little bit of time to either build those swatches up, or if there is other colors that are on schedule to launch, then we wait for just a little bit of time. Oh, Stacy, yes. They're available. Amazing. Had that totally wrong. So yes, Maureen, yes, they're available. Okay, green, very, very Kelly green or grass green, nice, very vibrant. Another beautiful color, which is blue. And then you have, nope, I'm sorry, this is aqua, this is blue. So the blue is a really, really nice, bright in your face royal. It's not deep, it is so bright. And then the aqua has a little less of a teal, definitely more of an aqua. I would call it a deeper aqua than what some of our others are. But just to give you an idea, this is the navy, this is the aqua. They complement each other well, but I think that this one still pulled a little more of a green hue than the aqua. Of course, you got a silver. We will be using gold today. And are you ready? Just, if you could do me a favor and do a drum roll on your desk. This is the rainbow. So it's not very like wow right now. Sorry, Marina, I still got you up. But you guys, this is such a cool product. The lines are blurred. So as it transitions, I actually see, so it's yellow, pink, and blue. But the yellow or the blue that transitions with the yellow, there's definitely a green hue. And the pink that is transitioning with the blue, there is definitely a purple hue. So everything is blurred. And from a cutting perspective, it really just helps bring that rainbow pattern cohesively together. They're not really crisp lines. And the smaller the artwork, the more color more specific color you may see in one spot. So the way I am going to explain it is, let's say we had a bunch of dots, right? And you have varying sizes. Some dots may only pick up the yellow and the royal. Some dots may pick up the pink. So cool. And it's one of those patterns that you can do so much with. So like I said at the beginning, I really envision like a nice thick logo or graphic image shape, whatever. And that's a cool face. I see that I was frozen, so hopefully I didn't freeze like that for you. So in this case, I see the rainbow, and of course some of the other colors I think would just be absolutely excellent. So really fast, you guys, to make sure, I'm watching my signal. Am I doing okay in terms of, am I lagging? Is everything okay broadcast wise? Okay, so here's the other thing. 300 degrees, 15 seconds, cold peel. Now, it has some weight to it, you guys. So I wouldn't choose a large graphic and apply a really big logo. Now, I don't think there's anything wrong with that in terms of creation. Just know that whomever is going to wear it will feel some weight due to the reflectivity of the product. The yards that I have of the 12 colors definitely have some weight, which is why I cut slivers off instead of me trying to hold up 1 yard sheets of this product. On my GS24, I was cutting at, I think 150 for 4, so it's definitely thicker to give you some idea. Now, in terms of dimension, it's not really thick, but I think this is a double whammy on a product, because if you're pairing it with something like Ultraweed or, of course, metallic, you are going to have a little bit of a raised effect, but you also get that dimension into the product, which I think is really fun and unique. Okay, so am I sitting on it? No. All right, like I said, we've already cut. Now what I want to show you is I actually got this art off of Canva. So I am going to let's see. It looks like I already exited out the Canva. So what I did, if you have a Canva account, it is free to set up, but then there are perks to the paid version. You can go in, create certain Pantone colors, a variety. It's pretty cool. But you can go to Canva, Canva.com, and register for free. What I did is I just went to the elements section of Canva and found a flower that I really liked, and I exported it as a there we go, ping file. And then that gives me the ability to either import into, if you're using a Cricut or Silhouette, you can import into that. But what I found to be easiest for this specifically was to import into CADWorks Live, and then it was already vectored, I believe, and from there I was able to break apart. So very simple. I will tell you, I am trying to get better and more familiar with Silhouette Studio. So eventually I like to be able to come on and show you exactly how to do that. For now, I used the handy dandy CADWorks Live and sent it straight to Vector Cut and used my GS24. But I will eventually be able to talk to different programs in terms of design. That's my goal. And to help you guys, right? So let's go to, I'm going to remove of the CADWorks. Since I had planned to bring in or show you Canva, and I didn't. I just want to make sure that I can still do this correctly. Okay, so I'm going to show you my screen. And just show you how I did this in CADWorks Live. One second. Everything is going at a snail's pace today. All right, guys, so this is what I used to import it into Cut Studio, but just to show you from the very beginning, I went to File and then clicked Import. From there, selected Browse, and it was in my Downloads section. So as you can see, I've been playing with a lot of different versions of that today. So I'm going to select Flower. Nope, wrong one. It would be Untitled is what it should be. There we go, Untitled Design 4. So this is what my artwork looked like. It was white with green stems, yellow, and then it had the red outline. So we are actually going to be using a cropped tee today, and I am going to do a unique placement with this flower because this product is so unique, definitely more boutique retail. It has a girly spin to it. That's exactly what we're going to do with it. As you can see, there is no wire frame. And it's funny because maybe it was the PDF. There we go. So imported very easily. And then from here, you're going to go to shaping, break apart by colors. And then now I have my stems. And of course, I have my red outline, smaller flowers. Now, in this particular case, you could start to break apart by regions and remove that really small, fine stems that I'm seeing about just right here. Otherwise, when it comes to weeding purposes, we're just going to remove that. So it would all depend up to you on how much you really want to edit the artwork, just knowing what we will be doing with it. So this is what we are using today. For the GS24, I just hit this button, send a vector cut, and it pulled up my cutting software. But if you are going to be using this in any other type of studio, what I found best to do was change it to this little guy. So I used my dark colors, and then I separated that, and then I exported the file as a PNG file, and then imported it, and then traced in Cut Studio. Okay, so now that you guys have seen the artwork that we are doing, we are going to go ahead to the press. I'm going to finish weeding, and then we will get to heat applying really fast. Let's just show you where this product is on the, let's see. It's going to go to Stahls.com, but everything is testing me. Will you survive? Okay, so let's go back to the screen, and I will take you to Stahls.com to view the Cad-Cut Reflective Glitter. Okay, so anytime a new product is released, here we go. You can go and find out all the details, how to cut. You can find that in the user guide, the application settings. This product is best for cotton and poly. And like we said, it is best for a little bit heavier type of garments. I mean heavy, just not your vintage tri-blend, super wash, almost thin garment, or even a burnout garment. The other thing is there's no stretch and rebound. So if you don't know what I mean by that, there is absolutely no snap back to this product. So if it stretches, it's probably going to remain distorted, and you will lose that nice, pretty image that you had prior. If you go to the Order Now section, you can see all of the beautiful colors. And then, of course, once you select your color, you can go to width, quantity, and go through that run through in order to purchase the product. So now that you've seen it, you know where to get it, you know how to cut it. There are some really cool pictures that we've updated. As you can see with this lip, you're getting this really glossy tone to it, and that's because of exactly what it is. If your customers have any questions on what does it look like when the product reflects, this is a really good example. I will tell you personally, working with the product, when the light hit it first immediately, especially from a flash with a camera, it was for sure silver. There were a couple of other hues that came out, but you got that really nice pop. So I know a lot of times runners have garments that are lightweight and they move, but a really small logo might look kind of cool on something like that. All right. If you guys have any questions, go ahead and pop them in the comments. I am going to completely step away from my computer and will be at the press. So if you have any questions, Stacy on the other end will definitely be able to take care of you. Or once we're done heat applying and I come back to review the product, I'll be able to answer them again. So we're going to go head over there, and I will meet you there. Okay, so this is our, a little bit more light. This is the Cad-Cut metallic that we will be using today. And this is going to be the lines of the flower. So I am just going to remove, I can get my, there we go. I told Jenna last night that I need more light over here, and I still need more light over here. I feel like anytime I weed, I need a surgeon's light just because I cannot see and I wear contacts. So this one definitely has some details to the artwork, but I believe the overall look is going to look awesome. Now, I love weeding Cad-Cut Metallic. It's thin, it weeds very well, and it looks pretty cool with a variety of other materials if you're mixing the media, or you can just use it alone. Now, this one is the art that we have the most weeding to do. The glitter, reflective glitter, will be the solid background of this flower, so it's really just going to be removing some of the stems. Okay, I'm holding some of this up because I just cannot see. Have you guys used Cad-Cut Metallic yet? And if so, what is your favorite color? Because there are some pretty cool colors on that as well. I definitely see doing some more videos with these two products combined. Not necessarily Ultra Weed, but that's such a standard, great product to use as well. Ultra Weed, that applies anywhere at, well, as low as 280 or 290, or excuse me, 285 is what my door says. And our glitter, or reflective glitter, applies at 300 degrees. So because we are doing 3 colors, we will all be applying all of the colors at 300 degrees to keep that consistency. Anytime you are using multiple colors, you always use the highest temperature for all logos. Now we will go and apply our Ultra Weed first, and then I will apply our metallic, and then I will finish with the reflective glitter on top. Now, after playing with the reflective glitter, what I will tell you is that it changes its sheen just like metallic. So if you peel the reflective and you go to heat apply again, you're definitely going to matte down that gloss. You lose its really, really shiny sheen, and you start to pick up a little bit more texture. It's not a bad thing, and some people may prefer that. But in this particular case, I don't want to matte that down at all. I really want that gloss to stand out and pop and kind of be the center of attention. Now, there are some pieces I am not going to weed just because they are so small and tiny. In your artwork, you could have, weld just a little bit more together to create as less lines as possible. But for time purposes, we're going to keep it as minimum as possible. I still need light in this area, but here you go. Okay, so I am able to see a couple comments. So Heather, how do you apply? How do you decide which one you want to apply first? In this particular case, it's all based off of the outcome that I want the material to take on. So like I was saying, if I were to apply the reflective glitter, say first, right, then it is going to continue to be matted down as we apply it. Bear with me, guys. I am trying to get a little different light. So now, sometimes it depends on what can be layered. So if you were using a material that you could not layer on top, then that might be, you know, one of the reasons why you save that one for last. And a lot of times I try to go off of center and mid to help me align on the garment. So this is our Ultra Weed. Look how dainty it is. The easiest one. So simple. This is greenery in our Ultra Weed. So fun. This is going to be our stems. And I saw that there was one other question. Ooh, rose gold metallic. Love it. Love it. And just wondering, will this hold up better than the foil? Cindy, do you mean the metallic, or are you referring to the Cad-Cut reflective glitter? If you are referring to the metallic does an awesome job. It actually withstands that 50 washes and dries, where the adhesive and foil, I believe it maxes out at 25. So this is a better durability. However, you have some really cool patterns like Stahls. I believe there is a pixie that you can put the adhesive and foil. That's also a two-step process where this, roll 3 if you count the weeding of the adhesive, where this is just a now you can see how really cool this product is. The dimension, what I'm saying is I feel like the glitter is deeper in the material. This is just sitting on top. See if I can also get the light to. Just trim this down. And then we start weeding that. Now this one, there won't be too many cavities because we are using the fill of the flower versus, you know, the metallic, we were pulling it out. And it looks like I didn't get that completely cut, so I'll just stick that little guy back on there. In terms of weeding, it has a really nice peel because this is so smooth. It does have a little bit of a tacky carrier, not extreme. You might also be fighting the heat of the press just a little bit. Okay. So we are complete in weeding. Gonna trim this guy down. Really want you guys to see how dimensional that is and how it just kind of hits. It's just so cool. I could stare into this for quite a long time. Cindy, it comes in 12 colors, including the rainbow color. So, my glitter is definitely off. There we go. I had to pivot, I think. Now, one thing I noticed about this artwork is that it is not completely lined up. Let's see. Let's see if I can do it with this one. There we go. I was like, come on. So that's what it's going to look like once it is applied onto the garment. And then, of course, we will come in stem backward. Yep. Our stem is backward. So we're going to make it work like that. Okay, let's go. So crop, absolutely love this crop. It is a district. And Stacy, I did not get you the info on this. I might have told you it was Isabella, but it says, I believe it is, let's see which one this is. It's a little bit longer in length. I think it's like a boxy crop, and then you even have a longer short sleeve. Okay, I am using the tag-along platen, guys, on my Hot Tronics auto clam. I love this platen because of this neckline. And even though this is made to, you know, do a label and a graphic at the same time, I pull my label up. And what that does is it allows me to get the center. Now, I'm not using the center, so it really doesn't matter today. Looks a little blurry. Why is that blurry? There we go. Okay. One thing after another with my electronics. So what I'm going to do is just pull everything up as best as possible, still keeping my lines off or seams off of the press. And then I'm going to pre-press. Let me adjust this just a little bit. We're going to pre-press for just about 3 seconds. Whoever said the creative process, I love it. It's good. It's good. So we are just going to find where we want to put this. And I'm putting it down at the bottom. Just going to peel that up. Ultra Weed is a hot peel. The next two products, the metallic is definitely more of a cold peel. And I'm just going to tack this down for 4 to 5 seconds. Because we will need to turn around and do the metallic for 8 to 10. And then finish for the full time of the reflective glitter. It's talking and adjusting the wrong time. Okay. Easy, easy. And now we will do lines of the flower. And I'm going for 6 seconds on this. And then I'm going to take the shirt off and then try to cool it down as much as possible. Normally, I would set it aside and keep going, but I want you guys to be able to see how everything is going to look. Now, when we peel our metallic, we have this really nice, pretty, I kind of love this as is, but we're going to keep adding to it. We have this really nice kind of glossy metallic look. When we go and hit it again, it's definitely going to take on that brushed look, and we're going to pull up some textures of the fibers in the garment. It still will be metallic, of course. It just won't be shiny, I guess is the best way to explain it. I think metallic, no matter what, is always going to have, you know, some sort of a shine, but it will mute it, soften it, brush it just a little bit. Okay, I'm just adjusting my time. That way we hit that full 15 seconds. And now to align this one more time. I'm going to do this here. Oh, we're so close. There we go. Fun artwork, but lining purposes is a little crazy. So the goal is to really make sure we have that metallic popping through on those petals. So I wanted to spend just a little bit more time and make sure that's as precise as possible. All right, full 15 seconds, guys. Now, you cannot see my floor, but I'm going to be saving all of my carrier pieces, and I'll do a nice little sweep and suck all those little bad boys up. Okay, so this is finished. Oh my God, I'm so excited. And I'll meet you back over at the computer. Okay, so raise your hand if you're really excited to see this. I think it is so fun. I definitely have more light over here, so you are going to not get that full effect of the glitter. But in the light, you can see that the purple really pops a little bit more in some instances, and then that gold really pops in others. So, okay. Hand, Lydia, thanks. Okay, so I'm peeling. You can immediately see that gloss look. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna remove that really fast. I'm lagging on my end. I'm talking and then I'm seeing my mouth move. So this is our finished product. Very, very, very simple in terms of placement and design. You don't have to worry about being right smack dab in the middle of the shirt. You kind of just put it on the end. And I don't know about you, but I am just kind of loving this. Put it with a fun pair of jeans, some tennis shoes. So fun. A different way in terms of decoration for a graphic tee without having to use words or something all over the front or distressing. And you guys, we used two different types of specialty materials that warrant a higher price when it comes to turning around and selling the product. So it's one of those things that not everybody may understand that, but my goodness, that looks so cool. Yes. I told Stacy, I was like, I really want this to turn out the way I envision it in my brain. So, okay, that's it for today's. I'm going to hang out for just a couple of minutes. If you have any questions, pop them in the comments. I'm so happy you guys got to see this, especially with my camera malfunction and then mic. It's just one thing after another. You can't really see it. Let me try to adjust this. Okay. For the flower, you can kind of see how the metallic, let's see, took on a little bit more of a brushed perspective. And like I was saying, that glossy look, it's not really thick like, say, something like soft foam would be, but because you're getting that dimension, that gloss mixed with the metallic and then the matte of the stem, it's just like, it just really pops. Yay, I'm glad you guys love that. Okay, so what's the price for Kansas City? Kathy, is that what you're asking? This is a little different in terms of a t-shirt. To me, this is something that you would not find in the graphic tee section. You would find this next to button-ups or paired with button-ups, something similar like what I have. You're hitting a little bit of more of like the true boutique market or boutique style of shirt versus a graphic tee. You still have a graphic on there, but it's just a little different. So I could easily see places having something like this in Kansas City, anywhere from 25 to probably 32 bucks, especially if it was branded. So this tag is it's a rip out tag. And anytime you can brand on the inside or, do a brand placement on the outside somewhere, even if it's on the sleeve, to me, it always adds an extra little element. It's not just a graphic tee, which that's not degrading a graphic tee. You're just starting to add those branding elements into your line, and people start recognizing that. Brand recognition is huge, and people always pay more for a brand that people start to see. So that's kind of where my mind goes with it. I mean, my mind is going everywhere. Like the mom jean or the straight with the wide leg, having a little corner tucked in. Like, my specialty is coming out. So if you guys have any other questions in this type of market or style, definitely reach out to me. I'm more than happy to help either put you on a path or kind of guide you down a path if you are looking for that. But you guys have a magnificent Thursday. Thanks for tuning in with me as always, and you'll see Jenna next week. Have a great weekend. Bye, guys.